The year is 2025. The Catholic Church stands at a crossroads. The world watches with bated breath. The possibility of an Asian pope, a first in history, hangs in the balance. This is not merely a change in leadership, it is a potential seismic shift for the Church. A new era could be dawning. For centuries, the papacy has resided in the heart of Europe. Now the eyes of the world turn east. All eyes are on Cardinal Luis Antonio Tagle, a beacon of hope from the Philippines. His potential election is not just a symbolic victory for Asia, it is a testament to the universality of the Church. This is a moment pregnant with possibility. It is a chance for the Church to bridge the gap between East and West. It is an opportunity to embrace the vibrancy and diversity of global Catholicism. A new chapter in the Church's long and storied history is about to be written. The world waits to see who will guide its pen. Within the hallowed halls of the Vatican, a time-honored tradition unfolds. Cardinals from around the world gather in solemn conclave. Their task is a weighty one, to elect the successor to St. Peter. The weight of history rests upon their shoulders. The future of the Church hangs in the balance. Shrouded in secrecy, the cardinals deliberate. They pray and reflect. They discuss and debate. Each ballot is a prayer whispered to heaven. The world waits, holding its breath, for the white smoke to rise from the Sistine Chapel chimney. The white smoke, a symbol of consensus, announces a new pope. It is a moment of profound significance. It is a moment of divine inspiration. The Holy Spirit has guided their choice. The world erupts in celebration. Millions gather in St. Peter's Square and beyond, their hearts filled with hope. A new chapter in the Catholic Church is about to begin. The faithful wait with anticipation to hear the name of the new pontiff. Luis Antonio Tagle, a man of deep faith and humble beginnings, embodies the spirit of his homeland, the Philippines. Born into a devout Catholic family, his journey is one of unwavering dedication to God and his people. His path, from his early days as a parish priest to his current position of prominence, reflects a heart dedicated to service. Tagle's theological roots run deep. He is a scholar, a theologian, and a pastor. His insights into the gospel are profound. His ability to connect with people from all walks of life is remarkable. He speaks with a gentle eloquence that touches the heart and challenges the mind. He is a man of the people, known for his warmth, humility, and infectious laugh. His leadership style is one of collaboration and dialogue. He listens attentively, seeking to understand before being understood. This empathy has endeared him to people around the world. Cardinal Tagle's journey is marked by a deep commitment to social justice. He has been a tireless advocate for the poor and marginalized. His work with Caritas Internationalis, a global confederation of Catholic relief organizations, has brought him face to face with suffering and injustice. From the slums of Manila to the refugee camps of the Middle East, Tagle has brought a message of hope and solidarity. He has spoken out against poverty, inequality, and the exploitation of the vulnerable. His voice has been a powerful force for good in a world often riven by conflict and division. His tenure as Archbishop of Manila was defined by his pastoral care for the people. He was a constant presence in the lives of his flock. He visited parishes, schools, and hospitals, offering comfort and encouragement to all. Tagle's leadership is characterized by a deep sense of compassion and a commitment to building bridges. He is a unifier, a man who seeks to bring people together regardless of their differences. It is this quality that makes him such a compelling figure on the world stage. Voices of anticipation, global reactions to a potential Pope Tagle. The possibility of Cardinal Tagle's election as Pope has sparked excitement and anticipation around the world. From the bustling streets of Manila to the quiet parishes of Europe, his name is on the lips of many. His message of hope and compassion resonates deeply with people from all walks of life. Catholics in Asia, particularly in the Philippines, are filled with a sense of pride and anticipation. The prospect of having one of their own ascend to the papacy is a source of immense joy and hope. It is seen as a sign that the Church is truly universal, embracing the diversity of its global flock. World leaders and religious figures have also expressed their admiration for Cardinal Tagle. His commitment to interfaith dialogue and his work for peace have earned him respect across religious and cultural divides. The excitement surrounding Tagle's potential papacy is palpable. He represents a new generation of leadership in the Catholic Church. He is a man of our times, attuned to the challenges and opportunities of the 21st century. The weight of the world, challenges facing a new papacy. The papacy is a mantle of immense responsibility. The new pope will inherit a church facing numerous challenges in an ever-changing world. He will be called upon to address critical issues that have far-reaching implications for the future of the Catholic Church and beyond. One of the most pressing issues is the ongoing synodal process. This initiative, championed by Pope Francis, aims to foster greater participation and dialogue within the Church. The new pope will need to navigate this complex process with wisdom and sensitivity, ensuring that all voices are heard and respected. The rise of secularism and the decline of religious affiliation in many parts of the world pose another significant challenge. The new pope will need to find new ways to engage with a generation that is increasingly skeptical of organized religion. He will also be called upon to address the ongoing clergy abuse crisis, which has shaken the Church to its core. Restoring trust and ensuring accountability will be paramount. A Church renewed potential reforms under Pope Tagle. Cardinal Tagle's papacy holds the promise of renewal and reform within the Church. His deep understanding of the Gospel, coupled with his compassionate heart, could usher in an era of greater inclusivity and dialogue. Tagle's emphasis on the peripheries, a hallmark of Pope Francis's pontificate, could lead to a greater focus on the plight of the poor and marginalized. His commitment to social justice could translate into concrete actions to combat poverty, inequality, and environmental degradation. His openness to dialogue and his willingness to listen to different perspectives could foster a more welcoming and inclusive Church. This could pave the way for greater understanding and acceptance of diverse views within the Church. Furthermore, Tagle's deep understanding of Asian cultures and his experience working in a multicultural context could help bridge the gap between East and West. This could lead to a more collaborative and less Eurocentric Church, one that values the contributions of all its members. A global Church. Tagle's vision for a united faith. Cardinal Tagle's vision for the Church is deeply rooted in the principles of dialogue, inclusivity, and a preferential option for the poor. He envisions a Church that is truly global, one that embraces the richness and diversity of its members. He has consistently emphasized the importance of listening to the voices of those on the margins of society. He believes that the Church must be a voice for the voiceless, a champion for the poor and oppressed. Tagle's commitment to interreligious dialogue is another hallmark of his vision for a more united and peaceful world. He believes that people of different faiths must work together to address the common challenges facing humanity. He envisions a Church that is engaged with the world, a Church that is not afraid to speak truth to power and to challenge injustice wherever it exists. He believes that the Church must be a force for good in the world, a beacon of hope in a world often shrouded in darkness. A future of hope, the promise of Pope Tagle. The possibility of Cardinal Tagle becoming Pope fills many with hope. He represents a new generation of leadership for the Catholic Church, one that is both deeply rooted in tradition and open to the challenges of the modern world. His potential election is not just a victory for Asia, but a victory for all who yearn for a more just and compassionate world. His papacy could usher in an era of greater dialogue and understanding, both within the Church and between different faiths. His focus on the marginalized and his commitment to social justice could inspire Catholics and non-Catholics alike to work together for a more equitable and sustainable world. The challenges facing the Church are many, but Tagle's leadership offers a beacon of hope. He embodies the best of what it means to be Catholic, compassionate, humble, intelligent, and deeply committed to the gospel message of love and service. In a world often riven by division and conflict, Cardinal Tagle's potential papacy offers a glimmer of hope for a brighter future. His leadership could help to build bridges of understanding and peace, leading the Church and the world closer to a future where all God's children are treated with dignity and respect. Please subscribe to our channel History Documentary Hub for more insightful videos and intriguing content.